Flying Circus, we've got them tapes in surplus. All sorts of flavours, sour diesel to purple. Flying Circus, we've got them tapes in surplus. All sorts of flavours, sour diesel to purple. Kush, got my mind like mush. Melon twisted up, this is your brain on drugs. Heavy on the track with the weight of a Maybach truck. We don't make that music to make back money. Play it in the car and end up looking like a crash test dummy. Bassline designed by Lee Steph's mind, played in free time. Push the envelope like jazz used to. Back to our roots like the Godfather 2. Dusty, like as your train track sounds compound to form like the Megazord. Rebel vigilantes chop falls down with a sword or lightsaber. Set all weapons to a light phaser. Mind altering, the weed is never faltering. Demented lessons of beats, stand at the altar kid. A word for Dilla and Doom for all the years of inspiration. Took us from some fans to participate in. Flying Circus, we've got them tastes in surplus. All sorts of flavours, sour diesel to purple. Flying Circus, we've got them tastes in surplus. All sorts of flavours, sour diesel to purple. Back to basics, back to boom, back to the basement. Back when Jay and Common were making tunes about equations, and when Craig, Mac and Biggie had those brand new flavours. Now CartoonHeads taking over like a pair of space invaders. We're not making math rock, but you'll get knocked out of the equation. And CartoonHeads taking over, I can feel I'm losing patience. Back to basics, back to bud when I'm stressed like a Tribe Called Quest. And I've never been a fan of the sesh, but I'll keep smoking till my very last breath. Because I love the green trees like jest, and you can never second guess the effects when it helps to inspire the art we're creating. Back to basics, back to boom bap and the basement. I got it in the space though, but I still can't fucking do it.
I reckon just do the last bit again.
You are?
Just do the last bit.
I'll shoot the whole verse again.
I reckon we're perfect.
No.
Honestly.
No. Lee Steph's got the skeleton key, it always clicks. Send this one over like you're taking the piss. Got the drums and the sample sounding crisp. When I freestyle to these other people's beats, I played the fifth. My brother's crazy with this shit, should probably get sectioned. Flip a song, give it a new life like resurrection. Don't always bring the shit that you're expecting. Try to keep our minds open to many styles and approaches. Our beat tape run will live on like cockroaches. After the apocalypse, giving me more purpose than watching old Conan clips and smoking like I don't give a shit. Talking somewhat potent still, but now it helps me fit the pieces of the puzzle into position. Got that sherbet, some purple and plenty ammunition. As stoned as possible, still remains a mission. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. I bootleg your tape, I couldn't sell a single copy. If you ask me, the mix was a little bit sloppy. It's probably the fact that you lads don't really give a shit. Saying that, we're aiming for the gritty shit. I guess I'm just a hypocrite, swimming in the ball pit like some hungry hippos. Everybody starving out here looking for a nibble. You can't have my shit like shrimply pitbulls with Dr. Pepper. And you lot are Mr. Pibb. See you all performing, think you're homeless, and I'm like, here's a quid. It's all up front like them MTV Cribs. It's all up front, MTV Cribs. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. MTV Cribs, it's all a bit. Act rich and rent a mansion for a bit. awkward as out, but still we're about dealing out weirdness like Morpheus. How surreal is the state of affairs that you're in now? Call this number for a chance to get the truth out. My delivery is painful like pulling a tooth out. Maybe this isn't that new sound. Unlike EPMD, we're out of business. Like we're facing Daleks or resistance is futile. No breath control, I could hardly run like 2 miles. Always been this way ever since Schulhouse. And I still don't have a clue now. But we've got the mayor coming round. As stupid as you like, it's a lifestyle. Every single track you hear us do is too highbrow. I'm too high now, Lucy's in the sky, nick my eyebrows. Watching him or told as I write down all my thoughts from the day. The mind's gone quiet now. Feeling like I might need a lie down.
Bumping that new funk opposite. I've got on the end. No. Cartoonheads are bumping that new. Cartoonheads are opposite. Cartoonheads are opposite. Cartoonheads are bumping. I can't get it. Go away, Cartoonheads. I'll do it once again.
Hate to get involved with money. Got you looking at me funny like the shit is a product you appropriate from me. And I know we've got the beats that you dream about, sonny. You can't impeach the seat, unplug your microphone and let the track breathe. Got more tricks up my sleeve, transmitting frequencies. Yeah, this hip-hop shit ain't just a trend, it's a tradition. Heading out on a mission, the mothership calls, emitting signals, receiving no commission. Serving the music with the heat like nuclear fission. Check the credentials, it's sort of official. Always prepared for the weather, be it a storm or a drizzle. Always lighting up, can't let the flames simply fizzle. Out frizzle Friday, defy the laws of ambition. You might pipe when we fuck you off out the kitchen. You wouldn't get what we're kicking.
I woke up with the tunes tied up in the gaff, and I'm bow tied in the bath. Give me beats, give me tracks, give me features by the lash. I got the grouse by the lab, copper twat. Once you got it, you don't want to give it back. This Blueberry got me feeling like Patrick's here. He couldn't fulfill the order, so I cracked him on the face. Rip off the belt, that's sitting comfy on the waist. Cracking with the lever, he'll never ever bring it late. Least deaf on the Zooshes. Lads need a pickup, I'm there with a booty. This bud's smelling fruity, so I give the spliff a tootie. Pat looking bougie, Gucci sticker on the back. Low start to sag, smoking firm to my back. Tune smoking in the pack, controller choking off a bass. See a few sessions, put a needle in my ass. Coke up with snooter and a tin's on the tap.
On mission, we intercept your transmission, bringing exactly what the fans missing. You bear witness to the transition like, give me that microphone.
Give me the mic so I can destroy the bloody set. Unplug it, tie it up, put it back by the cassettes. Back to the basics, beats, instrumentals. This beats, rhymes and life of raps aren't always essential. We like to mix shit up, do it like instead of what might sell to the general public. Fuck it, we're all crabs in a barrel or a bucket. I'm not into competing, but it seems that we've already won it. Ahead by a mile or a baker's dozen. The beats we're cooking up, getting too hot for your standard oven. You push it to the limit, but we push it to 11. Staying up till 7 in the AM. Make a beat tape and I have you bowing in reverence. It's almost like a chemical dependence at 90 cent. It's like one big reference. Tunes doing tunes with Suvy and Section.
Some of these men are like dried up granules. Couldn't get a verse together without a manual. Pass me the mic, I drop a blueprint now. I'm one next year and I'll make it annual. CLC, moving packs on a hovercraft. I got C4 for that copper, I'm dropping him fast. Blew his boat out the water like a U-boat attack. I'm quite a dishonest chap. When you ask me questions, you can see how honest I am. I'm quite modest with that. There's no honor in a rap. On his own without the pack. But he's faster than the eagle's eye. He's just like a lethal dive. Check the schematics and double check the mathematics. And check save me time by checking the chromatics. And they're all in check. And it's like chess, you've all been checked.
On mission, we intercept your transmission, bringing exactly what the fans missing. You bear witness to the transition like, give me that microphone. On mission, we intercept your transmission, bringing exactly what the fans missing. You bear witness to the transition like,
Beach Planet.
Waves crashing on the shore, certain interactions have been negative, but I will just ignore any resentment going forward. Collaboration with no warning, going with the tide and the flow, it's always more fun. We're forming like Voltron to take you down a peg or two. Don't let this message go askew. Yeah, the grand architect, camouflaged in the army cakes, hiding where your heart was kept. Jet Jaguar with hard looking kit, I'm reading through your verses, each one is seeming shit. Every new track's any shitter, now you're getting mad cause you're bitter. I'm hoping for a rage quitter, me and death like the grave digger, shooting at your feet, you should explain quicker. Tunes don't accept defeat, now I'm getting enraged with you.
You know you're the last person I expected to see here tonight.
Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock. Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock.
Wow, you scared me.
I'll wreck you and your young flock. Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock.
CEO, that's cartoons evading ownership. You can try to push us out, but we'll destroy your little ship. No need for our help, you could turn it all to shit on your own. Got a fucked up looking dome and it's probably made of chrome. Chilling at the Monarch outpost with Jonah Allen. Then move on to Skull Island, scout the earth for the Leviathan. The three-headed beast, bring the tide out when it's time, man. Yep, finally found it, right under the sea as I was drowning. Coming up for earth, feel the force of 1,000 ancient creatures, some of those which came to teach us, or forced us to retreat from the territory. Now the scene is looking gory, so someone understand the moral to the story. Yep, someone understand the moral to the story.
Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock. Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock.
Wow, you scared me.
I'll wreck you and your young flock. Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock. CEO, I'll wreck you and your young flock. Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock.
Wow, you scared me.
I'll wreck you and your young flock. Some dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock. CEO,
You are about to witness the eighth.
People get the flowers far too late in this game. I've been noticing that lately and it seems bloody strange. Collaboration's frequent but all at arm's length. You're not speaking to these people, it's just means to pay rent. Just a means to an end, more a colleague than a friend. Plucking off the petals until nothing is left. Then the relationship is over, yeah, you put that to bed. Throw them under the bus without a single regret. Yeah, about to dish your brother like Quaz and Graham the Viz. Keep channeling this shit and you'll end up in the channel cut to pieces like ribbons when mayors do grand openings. Chilled out on the couch like I'm sofa king, stoned out my mind, almost snorkeling. Out in space it seems, been waking up from empty dreams, one small step back towards reality. Grasping at my sanity, lost in this rhapsody, the music's trying to capture me. Blazing chronic, spreading deadly seeds of a plague that's bubonic. Hear this, it's a promise, stream of thoughts out the noggin. Keep on asking us about the funk and where if we got it. Decipher lines like an album at a time. Picking perfect placements for the ending of a rhyme scheme. And make a turn, it's a tight squeeze. Cut you off like we used to be Siamese. Trailing right behind like you fucked up your right knee. Yeah, I'll never learn to take this shit lightly. Cower from the power, feel it coursing at high speeds, accelerate light speed. All my particles tightly, wound around a single sound bite from the 90s. Do it all out of spite, these boring bastards can try me. Gone from industry plants to full-blown trees. Can you answer this with ease? Are you making music for the feeling or the fees? Slick rig, storytelling, sick beat flip. The radar's on the fritz, now we finally got a blip. Lee Steph on the beat. CartoonHeads, Up in Smoke, 420. CLC with Stretch. Different strains, purple haze, heavy side chain. Pink champagne, lost my brain to the day till I blaze it all away. Evidence walking in the rain, subtle hints of apathy passing me, distracting me. Animate a labyrinth inside the mental frame, headed separate ways till the circle relays. Operational delays, why I'm lying up again, sitting silent with a pen, recite it all at length. Weaknesses to strength, existence is intense when you're sitting on the fence, feeling need to recompense. Firing off the spidey sense, living on the edge, waking up in a hedge. Now I'm staring off a ledge, worried for my legs, wishing for my bed, splitting ache in my head. Your conversation spoken at length. Fear competition, no common sense. Applying extradition, I won't leave unless.
Yeah, got Stretch up next. Megs nuts. Yeah. Lee Steph on the beat.
Is this mic on? All good? Okay. I'm storing power tools in the overhead cabinet. Pools of alcohol is all that I'm asking. Stomach acid transforms into antiseptic. My flesh is getting flaccid. Your next show, I'm itching to crash it. That's the shit-eating attitude I come attached with. Smoking burnt plastic. Furnace born is the action. Ratchet tricks get snatched and bruised with cracked fists. Throwing pen ink at fanatics' faces. Blaze a track and lace it. Facing intentions I'm ill off to place with. That bag you chase is my invasive. That I used to gag you with straps so tight you won't even feel the placement. I'm losing my fucking patience. Hitting my head against the pavement makes me wanna go out and be the next serial rapist. Who's next?
You, mate, you lost.
Who's next? I wanna know who's next.
Chill your beans, lad.
I can't go. Wait, what about my microphone?
Right, fuck off then.
No!
Go on. To a world where the mind was left reeling.
See the floor up above, so I must be on the ceiling.
Left alone to deal with and wrestle with these feelings. All whilst looking for an exit, whatever's nearest. Looking in the distance, I spot something not the clearest view, but I've got no other plan or method to escape with no idea where I am. Find myself stuck in a jam, trying to make my way home like a jam. Down in some mad realm just after 2 a.m. Thought maybe if I smoked, might just clear my head. Turn around to pass it to a friend, but there's no one here
besides myself.
Starting to seem like this could really be the end. Praying Edgar Wright's behind the lens.
Yeah.
Starting to seem like this could really be the end.
Praying Edgar Wright's behind the lens.
Down this chrome corridor, hearing cosmic horror sounds. Those horns and sirens almost wrap themselves around my brain. Take possession of the mainframe, the colour out of space is unimaginable, insane. Don't know what I'm seeing to attempt to explain. Just arrange, feeling strange for myself and all my days back home. Wherever that was, glancing through the clouds, across the whole atlas. Lost on this planet without even a mattress. I'm not cut out for these theatrics, caught up in my own mental gymnastics. Life feeling plastic, nothing that I touch provides a sense of relief. I'm erratic. Tried to radio for help, but it's static. Felt as though I was being dramatic. Now the fear kicks in, the situation getting drastic. Mr. Chub Rock, I'm lost in the storm, like my world's been torn into pieces. Not sweet like Reese's, tried to keep the peace and keep my thesis. Shit always feels uncompleted, I mean incomplete. Sitting on the couch with the mic like I'm sitting in the hot seat. I've lost me head, all in the red like J-Liv said. Gotta claw my way out of it, the dam is filling up, my thoughts are all drowning in it. So I push it past counterfeiting, and it's bespoke how we fit it. To the beats as I spit it like a nuke-proof suit that's designed by Q. Feeling like I need more proof, so I sit and ponder while Def cooks up the loops. Fresh like some noodles in your soup, always raw and uncouth with cartoon-esque undertones. I'm just a man-child that's overgrown like the map on MW and MW2. But what can I do? Living in an age where we monetize our truth and expression. Heading out on an expedition to the South Pole to get away from it all. Hear some of the shit that gets said, and it's hard to keep my mouth closed, overexposed through the internet. Half the shit you spew, you struggle to remember that. Something's happening for a change, finally. Can't conspire in my mind now, for some time at least. Time exists away from me, can't escape it blatantly. Procrastinate at faster rates till every action that I take is purely out of habit. See the truth shining afar, try to reach out and grab it. Damn it, can never seem to catch it and I can't understand it. So I take a pen and pad, try to ram it. Fall from the front to the back to front and vice versa. Sitting with this sense of inertia, my mind feeling tense from my brain overworking. Sucked into a whirlpool, hoping it inspires the mind despite the chance it hurts you. Till you test it out, you'll never know it's worth true. You'll never know it's worth true. Yeah. And it's some strong shit like bird flu. Got people turning purple, no shit I mean green. And every single person is a part of the machine. So nothing's as it seems, it's impossible to dream up the circumstances, balanced out by our chances. Justice gets doled out but only the bad bits. Pass on bad habits, end of days approaching. Got people raving like the rabbits. I'll take some psychedelic shit if you have it. Beats from an otherworldly planet. I'll take some psychedelic shit if you have it. Beats from an otherworldly planet.
Shit. I know shit's bad right now, with all that starving bullshit. And the dust storm, we running out of french fries and burrito coverings.
Beats bring the beat, stop me, flagrant, foul, it's like Dinkleberg.
I'm like Dinkleberg, you Mr. Turner. If you're hearing this, it's only the tip of the iceberg. Might sound absurd to you like Fred Burger dressing up as a burglar late at night, come to murder you. Peg goldfish named Admiral Bubbles. Get the League of Evil on the horn and you're in trouble. Add a pair of tunes and it doubles. Paint to burst your bubble. Versatile like the Hubble telescope. Without the music, I could hardly cope. Expand the catalogue to an omniscope. Still step up to the mic and I choke. Need to get performing some practice. Get with the lyrical gymnastics. Rap a bar about a backflip. Honest from the start, I'm like this catfish backwards. Rap trick bastards. I will make a killing. The content never matters. Hide away that blood money underneath the mattress. Don't be flagged. There's an overflow of that shit. Speak quick and never overthink shit. Put out an album every couple of winters.
Beats bring the beat, stop me, flavors like blast like a shot from a gauge into your body sound class. Beats bring the beat, stop me, flagrant, foul, it's like Dinkleberg. It's like trying to take a piss in the wind.
Green rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Hash rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Green rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Hash rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, green rules everything, Bud makes some money. The world's looking funny, sell your belongings just to take an ounce or something. Almost enamored by the substance, dividing families like a hammer to some poor kids. Parents more invested in the weed than the love. Some can hardly seem to see the trees for the woods when times are feeling rough. Lighting up a couple joints at once to keep the lungs tough. Saving every penny just to spend it all at once on a rainy day. When the dark clouds won't dissipate, not feeling so grey. The sky and the mind both equally grey. Filling up the ashtray to the brim. Hide under the fog so that you can never win. Begin it all again. Never break the cycle, repeat it day in. Like a Catholic to sin.
Green rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Hash rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Green rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Hash rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all.
Some use it for every single issue, an excuse for misuse. Hard to stay alert in the smog when it hits you. Fiending with every mental fibre and tissue. Synapses rewired to permit to. Any actions, dopamine reissued. Like a comic book, you got every issue. Collect them all up, till there's no one left to miss you. Anything at the same time, it's nothing like heroin. Doesn't work for everyone, for some minds it's heroin, narrowing that tunnel vision further. Escape from reality, but also from your purpose. And the shit can make you nervous. No cure is perfect, there's benefits and side effects. Any little helps when others are breathing down your neck. Gotta treat it with respect. Like Rastafarian rituals used for an effect. Helps me keep my head in check. Lifts the anxiety from saying shit I might regret. Deal with the day in a way that I can understand. Now my own biggest fan, so cheering from the stands. I can finally get around those mental blockades. Regain control of my own brain.
Green rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Hash rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Green rules everything around me. Bud makes some money, dollar bills, y'all. Hash rules everything around me. Make some money, dollar bills, y'all.
Life in the balance, cars crashing, Richard Hammond. I don't want the beef or gammon, saying it at the banquet. Don't get caught red-handed for some shit you never did. Never thought I'd make this music as a kid, but I've always been the same way. Staying in my own lane, purely trying to maintain my happiness. When it feels like life is throwing scraps at us, expecting me to lap it up, tap it up for nothing but the basics. And that modern way of living needs a facelift. Or more, but who's keeping score of this mess? No wonder there's so many reportedly depressed. Everybody's got some shit to get off of the chest, so we focus on trivial matters, like who's the best dressed. Never mind that pursuit, unless you're born blessed by financial security. It's time we put the screws to these oligarchical institutions, hard-working families in ruins. All of the movement, monetarily speaking, makes its way to the top, passing those who need it. It's like how you can't get caught speeding for the fear of that financial burden. If you've got enough money, the fine is less than you'd burn in a night on the town. Walking past crowds of the hungry and homeless. Modern day living and it's hopeless.
You lose focus.
So soon. Well, our party keeps going, so if it gets lonely out there in these small hours, remember Night August. You always have to live your hideaway.
Saturday night cartoons, tunes and stretch in the dog room, blazing joints watching Super Jail. Follow along, we left a doobie trail, plan to derail, and jackal operations, hack straight through to your station from a Faraday cage in the basement. Locked away from the rest of humanity, reveling my insanity, a deranged kind of entropy that's meant for me. I was sent to be essentially a pain in the arse till infinity. Never gonna learn any class or decorum. I'd rather die out of boredom, or better yet, let's skin up and stick the telly on. Keep calm, light up and carry on. Going at it like a sprint, but it's a marathon. Psychedelic with the sounds, it's like a Hendrix song. Cheech and Chong, it's a trip, take a hit from the bong. China, Illinois, Aquadonk, you pick. You pick. You pick. You pick. Stretch, the Fat Controller, Least Death, CartoonHeads, Flying Circus, Saturday Night Cartoons.
This is the illest that I could be. You can't split me and the Fat Controller apart. No matter if we're Siamese or forming like Voltron, stomping on plastic bombs. We just wanna fuck shit up from this Saturday on to the next. I'm the speed dial to your television set, cracking the frame and jumping out the screen as if I were a part of the Aqua team. But I'm just a product of the CLC. I can't feel my fucking hands, they're melting. Is it the LSD or raw leaf? Either way, I wanna OD from a bad trip, coughing and a break to both ribs. I'm dead weight, so when you go to lift, you feel this impact of scoliosis. I've been token more than a collapsed boundary. You better count me in for sharing needles. I've got H's to IV you. Now these tightropes are lethal in voltage. For every MC who wants to get smoked in midair, falling softer than ashes eroding. This Saturday, next Saturday, every Saturday is the night for cartoons. Is the night for cartoons. I think that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's
Joyless lights from a start to some static. Tried to keep it gritty in the basements and the attics. Deafen you up close like a semi-automatic. In any situation, make a racket and we're back at it. Like we're glued to the board and it never stops. CartoonHeads messing with some mega crops. And your favourite producer gave us props. Rearranging sounds with filters and phasing. Cutting up a track into pieces to play with. Big crushing, pitching, delaying. A Tribe Called Quest on our station. Don't give a shit what the mainstream radios are playing. Found a spot, now here to claim it. Keep it homegrown as we're kicking all these flavours. DIY style, from the beats to the vocals. Talk to smoke and take a sip from the bottle. Reminiscing now in full throttle. Take a walk down a street that you've seen before. Distant but familiar, everything has changed since you last saw this place. We all catch shrapnel in this race. Like Nipsey Hussle said, it's a marathon. Don't idolize, keep your head down and carry on. The joyless lights flicker like the sound of a fading song. See all these people that we call stars and watch them and wonder what it'd be like to be in their position instead of our own. And we watch them throughout their careers and see them burn out, the light fading and fading until there's nothing left but a flicker. Joyless Lights. What if I don't wanna be well? And the voices in my head are feeling swell. Oh well, feel a swell from beneath my feet. Lie down on the hard concrete. Cover up the pain with some self-medication. Sounds in my head like a busy train station. Shit gets glitchy like an old PlayStation. Am I the only one who thinks that the graphics look shit, but they used to seem amazing? Look back, it's a shame with the way it all goes to shit. We're born, we exist, and we die, and that's it. All we have to show for it. Some will be remembered, and the rest will always work towards it. The world's got some bones in its closet. Feel the rage boiling. Don't let love and all that other shit spoil it. Every single day there's more human beings spawning. Took the pessimistic route and I'm all in. There's alliances forming, what conspiracies are swarming. Poking holes in the nest of the hornets, but they picked the wrong spot, leaving all that's important. And we're left with distractions. Planets getting full, sardines all packed in. This is a real deal, no more practice.
What's the matter, buddy? I really like her. I know you did, buddy. You're a good kid. I'll make you miss her a lot. Yeah. I love you guys.
Take those drugs, and you will enter a bleak and lonely world, Gary.
Thanks, Fiona.
What you did to me.
So sorry.
Friday I had a pretty cushy gig. Lots of friends, I was the office hottie. Now I'm a severed head in a fridge. Sucks to be me, Jerry.
What can I do about it now?
Take the meds, you useless wanker.